Hi guys, today I'm just gonna do like a simple makeup look. I'm just gonna go for kind of just like a work appropriate look because I'm actually getting ready for work, so I figured I may as well just film and maybe give you guys some ideas for how to do makeup for when you go into work, if you wear makeup. So anyway, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Gonna throw my hair up, get out of the way. Alrighty, so I'm going to start with my Anastasia Dipbrow and just my angled Sonia Kashuk brush, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't know how to for sure, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Alrighty, and then I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Stylist Brow Plumper, or Brow Stylist Plumper, whatever, same difference. I'm just gonna darken up the like tail edge, I guess, of my eyebrow. And then I'm going to go in with my NYX Wonderpencil, and then I'm just gonna draw it right under, just to help sharpen the eyebrow even more. And then just with a concealer brush, I'm blending that out. You can use your finger too, but this just makes it a little more precise and just sharpens up the line at the bottom of my brow up a little more. Alright, I'm having a decent brow day today. It's not so bad. Good. It's gonna be a good day. So I'll just go in with my E.L.F. And this stuff works just as well as any other eyelid primer. At least I think so. And this is just the E.L.F. HD Under Eye Setting Powder. And then I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush and just tap that on the lid primer. I know I said this in another video, but I'll just say it again in case no one's seen it, since I'm such a YouTube baby right now. But I just do this to make a smoother base for my eyeshadow to go on to, because sometimes the primers can be kind of like too tacky, and then it makes it harder to blend out the actual eyeshadow, and I don't like that. If I can avoid that, then I do it. And so this is just like a translucent powder, and that just helps. That way you don't have to like use up your eyeshadows doing this. Plus this is also just like really cheap, and it's like really smooth. This is a Milani eyeshadow called Bella Taupe, and it's just like this kind of color. It's just kind of a nice neutral kind of like blending color. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my like blendy eye brush, and I'm just gonna put that just kind of in my crease, just blend it out a little bit. Alright, that'll work. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because we're not like done blending it all out. I think I'm gonna pat something just on my eyelid. I'll use the color from my Too Faced Love palette. I really like this palette. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna go in with that like kind of shimmery color right there. According to the back of this palette, it is called Dearest. So I'm gonna go in with that one. I'm just using a flat brush. I'm just gonna tap this. Oh, that is so pretty. I don't know if you can see like how reflective it is. So then I'm just gonna go back in with the same fluffy brush we used for the Milani eyeshadow. I'm just gonna blend that out so it just kind of blends into that upper eyeshadow color. Alright, so I'm going in with my E.L.F Cream Eyeliner, and I'm just going in with the Sonia Kashuk angled eyeliner brush. Alright guys, one down. Now, can we get the other one even? I'm not off to a good start. I'll make it work though. We'll get there. So I'm going to go in with my just E.L.F Liquid Liner in black. And I do like this liner. It can be a little patchy, like streaky, but since I already have like a black base down, this shouldn't really be that. It shouldn't really like look any different. Okay, I think that's as good as we're gonna get. It's pretty close. It is a little different. Not too much. I don't know. I'm just gonna try not to think about it too much because as soon as I try to fix it, I'm just gonna make it worse. And then I'm gonna have to start all over and it's just not worth it. So let's continue. So I think I'm gonna be done with the eyes for right now. We'll come back to it when we're done with the face. So I'm going to start with my, where's my face primer? Oh, there it is. So I'm going in with my Prime Master Blurr+Smooth. It says Master Prime, but I feel like it says, I feel like Prime Master. I don't know. You can choose how you want to read it. I call it Prime Master. It sounds way cooler. And then I'm just gonna put this on my face. Okay, and then for foundation, I'm going to use, I'll use my L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And I'm going to be using a beauty blender. I feel like this works best with this one. Just because it's like kind of a thinner foundation. And brushes can make it look kind of streaky. At least on my face. At least I think that anyway. So I'm going to go in with my beauty... It's not an actual beauty blender. This is just like, I guess an off-brand one. But it works perfectly fine for me. And I have a little green one too. And I just used these yesterday, so if you're wondering why they look gross, that's because I use it. But it's only once since I washed it. I wash them like every couple of uses just because they do get kind of grimy looking. So I'm going to go in with my damp sponge and yeah, just blot that everywhere. Going in with this one. I'm just placing that in some random spots. This isn't even a full pump of the foundation and it goes pretty far. I'm just gonna dab it in with the bottom part of the sponge here. I'm gonna put a little bit more on just because this isn't a particularly high coverage foundation, but it is pretty buildable. And I get like kind of ruddy in this area, so I'm just gonna add a little extra. Okay. So then I'm gonna go in with Rimmel Stay Matte. This is a really, this is actually a pretty cheap foundation. It's very thick though, and this one is really, really light. So I kind of use this as like a concealer color, I guess, or where you would put concealer. And I'm just gonna put that right under my eyes. And this stuff is like high coverage too. It's thick and high coverage. So you don't need a whole lot if you end up using this. Yeah, and a little bit goes a long way. So I'm just gonna also put that just like where I want my face to be brightened up a little bit. I hate the feeling of having like foundation on my hands. It really, like, it just grosses me out. It's weird because I can wear this stuff on my face like all day. But having it on my hands, it just is a really grimy feeling. And I hate the feeling of like dirty hands. So I'm gonna go on with the smaller sponge here. And this has just got like kind of better precision for like under the eyes and stuff. I'm actually gonna use the bigger one for these spots just because it blends a little faster. I'm also gonna use it to blend the lighter color into the rest of my foundation. Okay, for contouring, I'm going to use my E.L.F contouring blush and bronzing cream. And it's just kind of like this duo right here. I'm just going to go in with that bronzing color. And just dab that right under where my cheekbones are supposed to be. They are. They just don't show. And just blend that all the way back into the jaw, just so it doesn't look like your contour like starts in the middle of your face. I'm also gonna just blend this up into my temple. Alright, and so I'm gonna set my foundation with just my Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Just tapping that all over. And I'm just putting a little bit extra powder right where my contour is and right where I'm gonna color it in more with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, just so it blends better, so it doesn't just stick onto the foundation too much. So then I'm gonna use my contour palette, and I'm gonna go in with that small Clinique face brush, and then I'm going in with the small, I don't remember the names of these. I'm going in with the middle one, just like the taupe color. I'm just sweeping that right there. I'm blending it out a bit so it's not just like a super stark line. And then just to bronze out my face a little more, I'm going to be going in with this brush. Another Sonia Kashuk one. I'm just going to like bronze up my face a little bit more. And I'm going in with this color. The lighter, less orangey color next to the taupe on the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to just take a clean, just buffing brush. I'm just going to buff it out a little bit. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to go in with my Nars Sin, and this color is so pretty and it's so good for fall. And as you can see, I haven't really used that much. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks and blend it down into my contour. And then, for some reason, I didn't do it before I put on my blush. I knew I was skipping a step. I was like, there's something I'm missing. I'm going to set my under eye, I guess concealer or foundation with my contour kit again. I'm just going in with a small tapered face brush. I'm using the yellow and then also the like lighter, I guess kind of very light pink color, not the shimmery one. Alright, and we're just gonna go in one more time with that buffer. Okay, and so I'm gonna finish the eyes. I'm just gonna be using this angled, or this pointed brush, and I guess I'll just use the same like shimmery color that I used on my eyelid. Actually, no, I'll use the one above right here. So the one next to it. So this one is called Cherish. So it's on the like same like quad thing. It's just the one top. And I'll just put that right under my brow and blend that down. So I'm going in with Opening Act first, and that's just the primer, the eyelash primer. My hair just not cooperating.
Jeez.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do my highlighter for my face, and I'm just gonna use the same brush that I used for my blush. And I'm going in with this Hard Candy Blush Crush Baked Blush. Oh my gosh, that is a mouthful. But it's called Honeymoon. It's just like this really pretty color, and it's kind of just like a kind of peachy pink, and then it's just got like, I don't know, I guess some random like purple kind of swirls in it. Not that those really show up, but this is like more of a highlighting color, and it's really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna go in and just put the tops of my cheekbones. I don't really wear lipstick to work just because it is kind of a lot of maintenance. But sometimes I go in with this Opal lipstick, and I used this in my first video, and it's just by Bite Beauty, and it's just like this really pretty, like, you can't really tell, it just looks white, but it's just like this really pretty iridescent like sheen color. So I'm just gonna go in and just put that on my lips. Alright, and that is the finished look. It's pretty simple, really nice and kind of like feminine, very just natural looking. But I like it. The eyeliner adds a little extra flair and it just kind of makes your eyelashes pop a little bit. Again, if you don't like winged liner, if it's not your thing, you can just adapt it and just put regular liner or skip liner completely. Yeah, just a very simple look, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.